It's a Tuesday evening, and this means we are going on a journey of healing, self discovery, and self restoration. This is Healing Conversations with me, Nkadimeng. My guest this evening is allowing us to tap into his mental space and learn more about the challenges that he faces. Living with a disability can have quite some adverse effects on one's mental health. And my guest has been in the public space for quite some number of years professionally as an acclaimed musician. You ask yourself, how does he accomplish all of this with a disability? Ignorance in our society is very prevalent in terms of how we deal with people or persons with any form of disability. Yet my guest is proving to us, and he is testimony to the fact that on the world stage, you can continue to have a full life because disability only exists when we say it is a disability. Tshepo, Nkadimeng.
Yes.
Welcome to Healing Conversations.
Thank you so much for having me this evening, and I would like to greet everybody who is watching the show tonight. Thank you so much.
I'm so inspired.
Yes.
Because I feel that in preparing for this show,
Yes.
I'm peeling layers and layers of you that people don't know about.
Yes.
For the first time when I was, engaging in terms of preparing for this show, I learned also that you are active in the professional space.
Yes.
And I thought, is there a thing that this gentleman cannot do?
I can do everything that everybody can do. My disability does not forbid me, or maybe it's not an obstacle for me. Everybody is doing it. So yeah, as you have said, that I have been in this industry for a couple of years. It's almost 10 years now in this music industry. So you can see that I had a very long journey. Yes.
You've released, you have 3 successful singles.
Yes.
And an album.
Yes.
And you are proving that, music can be a career.
Yes.
And you are also saying that with the latest step as a member of Joyous Celebration, you are challenging the youth.
I'm challenging the youth. I'm challenging everybody who is living with disability, because mostly people do think that if you are a disabled person, you cannot go anywhere. You cannot do anything that everybody can do. But if you can just tell yourself that your disability, it's your best friend. You wake up with it, you live with it, you go everywhere with your disability. Your disability is a friend that cannot disappoint you, a friend that cannot let you down. You can have as many friends as you have, but your disability cannot say, goodbye, I'll see you later, or maybe I cannot be with you anymore. So if you can build just a friendship with your situation, then that's where then you'll step forward and do everything that you want to do.
Is it that easy? Because you make it sound that, acceptance becomes key, and many people battle to get to that point.
I remember when I was, I think it was, I was 6 years of age when they introduced me to the school. Yeah, more what's the number 12, or they are blind like me, because I'm blind, as you can all see. I did not understand what's happening here, but I have realized that there are some people by so it made me to find it easy. Man, this is how life is. I'm going to live this kind of life for the rest of my life, and I have to build up with this situation. being blind is not an obstacle. So it's easy. Acceptance is a very, very important key in your life. Gore o kwešiše gore ge o amogela the situation that you are in, then o ikwešiša, then your life will be as easy as, I don't know what, it will be easy. Yes.
The ability to, once you accept, you adapt your life
Yes.
to what it is. And then you start empowering yourself.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
How did you go on the journey of empowering yourself?
I told myself that I want to have a career, and I want to mostly work with people who are not disabled for them to understand my situation. So ke bile le matlhatsi because mostly ke shumile le batho ba ileng gore they are not disabled. So they got, I think they got a chance ya go nkwešiša, ya go ithuta nna gore ke eng go phela le motho a sa boneng go jwang, and they learned how to treat me. So ke bile le that privilege, and I'm so happy. Yes.
But I think you also found that you are educating.
Yes.
Because we are so ignorant about people with, persons with disabilities. We still have restaurants that says no dogs are allowed.
Yeah.
Yet we have some persons of disability,
Who
particularly
are using guide dogs.
Yes.
Yes.
And there was just an incident Malobanyana on one of the social platforms where the restaurant manager said the dog no. They said, but it's a guide dog. He said no.
Yeah, they need to be taught. Gore, we have different types of people who are blind. Others can use, this walking stick.
Yes.
Others can use the guide dogs. I think blind people can use to accompany themselves. So ke nagana gore mohlomong ka lebaka la gore they've told gore dimpša di a loma, so they but that's where then they don't allow dogs. But tšela tša go accompany people who are blind ga di no loma fela, di reactor if you want to be a threat to somebody who is blind. So ba fela the mentality ya gore ge motho a no bona mpša o no re ya loma.
Do you think or observe that we are doing enough? And I don't want to say government is doing enough. I want to say we, because even in communities, you still have instances where children laugh at a blind child.
Yes, I came across that situation. It starts with us, the community, before it goes to the government. Because government kabiyona inale thuto eo. So rena batho, the community. Basartega, I remember bana ba banyane no kry lore ke a tsamaya mo strateng. Le ge ntse ke tseba where I'm going, but because a ke tse nna ba bonang no kry ba no what they don't understand. So they need us parents gore re dule fase le bona re ba bontšhe gore that person, it's asimthora loka ke motho tshwana le nna le wena. So you have to treat him like this, you have to treat her like this. If maybe he is getting lost, if he's a blind person, then you just go wa lo mothusha wa motshwara ka letsogo wa motsentšha tseleng. If he needs a push or a tsamanga wheelchair, you just go and assist. You don't have to laugh, and you don't have to make jokes ka yena.
Your journey in
Yes.
terms of your life. There must have been a time when accepting yourself was not easy, and maybe it projected on you. Is it my fault? Is it anybody's fault? And maybe even lacking confidence, comparing yourself to people who can see. How did it affect you mentally?
Fortunate enough, as I've said before, that ke thušitše ko gore ba nkiša sekolong ke sa le monyane sa batho ba e leng gore they are like me, they are blind. I did not have chance to sit down and ask myself questions or why am I like this? Why, whose fault is this? Why ke le ka mokgwa? No, I didn't have that chance. Ya go dula fase and now I'm a type of a person who leng gore ke kgona go amogela dilo ka pela ke kgona go no kutšitša dilo gore ba tseba keng go na le nako nngwe things will never go my way and I have to accept that. So ntho ya nthuša gore ke seke ka ba in a denial space, ka hwetša bele ke thoma gore ai man wa tswa keng now I feel like I'm useless. No. Because ke amogela dilo ka pela ke a kgona go bala le motho o e leng gore he want to engage with me ke kgona go mmona ka pela. So I didn't have time to sit down and ask myself those denial questions.
You never had room for self-pity?
No.
Because the challenge I've encountered with many people, when it's not only a disability, whenever we experience problems, we get in a corner where, it can provoke two reactions. One can say, I'm learning something here.
Yes.
Mo go na le lesson for bophelo ba ka. Ke eng nka ithutang ka gatoga pele ka thagoga ka tswela pele. And then the other can say, you're number way. This is the end of me.
Yeah.
Yo, limpona na mile le tlabe sa le kwele.
No, it do happens go batho ba ileng gore they got into this situation ba shetse ba gotse. Because I carry God's plans ditla in different ways.
Yes.
We just come across them. O mongwe ra gotse alekana le nna ka mogano, this year I'm turning 40. So o ka kgona go bona ke nako e ka kang ke phela le this situation ya go se bona. O mongwe ka no re ka age yona e a foufala. So the world will change automatically. He will feel like what's like fasting le lengwe. Blindness. Now I used to tell people gore go foufala it's ke lehumo. Yeah, ke lehumo because now bophelo ba gago bo ba easier than ge o bona. Your life becomes easier like ge o bona because o le faseng le lengwe la gago. Ya o le faseng o kwa ba ba leng le faseng la bona la go bona ka di voices.
Okay.
But wena you are at your world, in your world o le faseng le lengwe la gago ene le monatenyana because batho ka moka ba nyaka go ithuta ka wena.
Okay.
Batho ba nyaka go ithuta ka wena, they want to learn gore lefase la batho ba ba sa boneng ke la mohuta mang. Yes.
Now, against that,
Yes.
people coming attracted to this world, how do you keep your cycle? Number one, keeping yourself sober, because not every company is good company. Some company, hey, advices jabona dia south. And then how do you also keep the cycle manageable?
Just to associate yourself with good company. Wa phela le batho ba ileng gore ba phela bophelo bo bolokileng, so that you can wena o keep kore o kgona go keep your dignity.
Yes.
Because gona le dilo tše dingwe tše ileng gore re ba ka gare ga tšona batho ba nagana gore re ba ka gare ga tšona because of batho. Gantsi le rena ke re no ba batho re tshwana le mang le mang. Mara the most important thing is keep yourself the good company for your dignity to be sustained.
Your love for God, your relationship with God. And it challenges me that you go to church. I follow and I see.
Yeah.
I see this man abanolofa kereke. Building that relationship, treasuring that relationship. Now, against the fact that also in the spotlight. Truth be told, you're a celebrity like other celebrities. And we know that sometimes it gets challenging.
Yeah.
To keep the two.
Ke na le go botša batho when I go to play dikerekeng, ke re, guys, don't treat me like a celebrity. I'm just like anybody. Ge re tumiša modimo a re mo tumišeng ka moka ga rena. Ntho e nthuša goreng ke kgone go ithuta mekgwa e mentši ya batho ya go tumiša modimo. Ya ke tsebe gore how do people praise God in many ways ka mokgwa ba kgonang ka gona. Ge fela ba ka no tšea this thing ya bo celebrity ba e beela ka thoko, then rano ba felo go tee. So nna lerato la ka go modimo ke le legolo kudu. Yeah, ke le legolo kudu, and I understand what he is doing mo go nna ke ikušiša kudu.
You don't often encounter this, that I was speaking to one lady who said to me, the thing that I wish people could not just take for granted with persons of disability is to come and when they approach me, bakopana le nna shopong ba thoma ba mpotša gore ya go ngaka semangmang ka go thuša, ya go moprofeta mamang ba re ka mo o butse batho mahlo.
In a taxi, everywhere, man, re kopana le bona. Yeah, we come across those people. Ba o tla go dumediša botse, hello, go jwang, man, I can realize gore ga o bone. So kerekeng ya rena go tla moruti o mongwe ba re wa fodiša. So now I used to tell them, a ke lwale, I'm just blind.
Yes.
And it's not somebody's mistake. It's not somebody's fault. Nna ke no ba ka ona mokgwa. So moruti owe ba ba fodišitšeng ke ba e leng gore they were acting blind. So now I am a real blind person. So it shows gore na a ke lwale. Le dipolelo tša batho ba bantši a kopana le wena, now I can see ke kgona bona gore a o sharp. Ke kgona bona gore a ona matlo. No, ke na le matlo. Yeah. The difference is a ke bone. So re kopana le bona those ba bang ba go emiša tseleng ba let me pray for you. Ba go loile. Things like that.
And your life as it is currently.
Yes.
Before I go into the career. You are fulfilled fully in your life. You feel that I'm happy. I understand what is God's plan for me. I have no worries.
Yes.
I have nothing that I can say I can question God about.
Now, every day when I wake up, I pray. I thank God. Thank you for the day. Thank you for se o ntirileng sona, and ka letšatši la ka le ba normal. There is a time mo e leng gore ebile a ke feel gore a ke bone no ke kgona go phela like any other person. Man, a ke shothe selo, man. Yeah, a ke shothe selo. I'm just having everything that I want. Yeah.
What can we know more that we don't know about you? What would be the 3 surprising things that a random person can know about that it's Tshepo Nkadimeng?
Firstly, I'm an actor.
All right.
Yes. Apart from doing music, I'm an actor. Secondly, I'm a family man.
Married with kids.
Yes. And married to a blind wife as well.
Okay.
Yes. So thirdly, I I ke leboga Modimo because I can keep my family living. I'm a responsible somebody. So have a shorty responsibility yaga because of the situation. Re kgona go godisha lapa le mosadi wa ka. So yeah, those are three things by tše leng gore ke nagana gore batho ba nagana gore ba tlhoka go di tseba. Yeah.
Let's talk about the voice.
Yes.
Because it's the voice that said, no, we have to get into Nkadimeng here.
Yes.
Apart from hearing the voice when you sing, even when we speak, that voice I can hear, people are paying money for the voice. This voice, man. So it's the voice that said, joyous celebration, here I am.
Yeah, lentswe ke lona le ba biditšeng. I remember ga ebe ke le kerekeng ko Midrand. I didn't know they are coming for the service. So because ke nna motho e leng gore ke na le go no ba kwa pele ke opela, they told me after church gore gape batho ba joya celebration e ba le mo. And surprisingly, they did some auditions ba feditše, but because they are impressed ka voice ya gago, they're thinking of ba go tsentše. So ka kgona go bona re ke mogabo mo kakang wa Modimo. So they came mo Polokwane, ba ile ba tsamaya ba boela Jozi ba lo dula fase. They talked about this. They came back ba tlo mpotša gore now we're now member at your celebration. I didn't believe.
Yeah.
I did not believe. So ke mo ke boneng gore it's by the grace of God. Yeah, ke morao. And yeah, voice, yeah, ke yone e ba feeling ntho e ba e jakang. Yeah.
And I'm curious now, you ever thought you'll do any other genre? Or no, this, you are like solely focusing on the worship aspect of the gospel music in terms of uplifting and praising God.
I'm a musician. I used to tell people that leskela no fella, I'm a gospel singer. In about gospel music, ki yona impang comfortability. When I'm in a gospel space, I feel comfortable. But I can do any kind of music. Nkadira mutaka no jolare direle afro soul, I can do it. Because ge ke be ke thoma nna ke sa le sekolong, I was about, I think, 15 years. I was doing R&B. Yeah, I was doing R&B.
Wow.
So I joined gospel when I was 17 years. That's where I started understanding gospel music.
There's someone at home, are they blind from birth, or from a life-altering traumatic event that changed from being seeing to being blind, and they're battling now. Or there's just somebody who are doing and saying, I'm blind, I can't do anything. What words of encouragement, of inspiration, rise up, can you say to someone who has given up a resign because of a disability?
If you can remember, I said to people, Tomaka build up a relationship with the situation. Let your blindness be your friend, so that you can stand up and take a step forward and say, now, let me just go out and let people know about my disability. Let people know about what is in me, so that ba tlo kgona go bolela le nna, ba tlo kgona go nthusha if ke sa tsebe gore from here lefase le la blindness, how can I handle this world? So firstly, bopa segwera le situation ya gago, ipotše gore this is now my new life, this is now this blindness, it's now my new baby, I'm going to live with it. Then that's where then you'll stand up and take a step forward.
What I'm picking up from that Nkadimeng
Yes.
is the following. You can be born with a disability.
Yes.
It does not need to limit you, to define you,
Yes.
or to let you give up
Hallelujah.
on any dream that you have in life. What I love most about Nkadimeng is the fact that he advocates for acceptance. Accepting your situation marks the first step of seeking to make a life in it and navigating your way in life through your situation.
Yes.
The greatest thing that we need to be aware of is that God has made a deposit within each and every one of us. It's not about the form in which we come, it's about the deposit of what is in us. I'm hearing the voice of a worshiper. I'm hearing the oracle of praise. And I'm hearing the full vision of God being realized by men that you and I have labeled as blind.
Yes.
What labels are you attaching to someone out there? What limitations are you giving to them that they are not seeing about themselves? That's a thought for you to consider. Disability is not the case. Disability is not the end. In all things work together for the good. For those who know and love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. May you join us again next week on Healing Conversations with me, Ntabise Unwepe. Right here on TBN Africa, DSTV 343. I look forward to seeing you again.
Get yourself a copy of our latest books, The Mending of a Broken Vessel and Maintaining Your Joy, a journal for daily positive living. Visit a bookstore near you.